Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to a lot. Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have to bring you today is action from the Swiss Super League. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. These away fans come here with a lot of hope. They've certainly had a decent start to the season. They really have played well in the first couple of games. If they perform once again today, they've got every chance of making it 3 out of 3.
It is to be a throw-in. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Abdoulaye Sanyang. Opportunity it is. Whatever way you look at that, it's been squandered. Carvalho. And Maya on the ball. Effective challenge. So for young boys, it really was a fine performance and a magnificent result in the last game against St. Gallen. How might this one go, Stuart?
Yes, that was the all-round team performance, wasn't it? They could have won by more than 3-0. Their fans absolutely loved it. Today, I'm expecting them to repeat that performance by having the majority of the ball and creating good chances. Let's hope we have some really good attacking football.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And efficient defending. Van de Beek. And it's still on. And playing it back. In it goes! Well, the pressure has been mounting, and now they have the lead.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. And foul it is then. Now, who can he play it to? Well, far too much elevation there. Imeri. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Well, letting it continue to see if in fact there was an advantage, but not so. Free kick. Promising position this. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. He's got to have a go here. Well, it ended up being easier for the goalkeeper in the end. Could play it in. No-nonsense clearance. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Sanyang. Opportunity to level it. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Meritan Shabani. Going well. Can they jump in front? Still a chance. And a goal at the second time of asking. But the keeper has let his team down. Donny van de Beek. And very deftly cut out. Really good build-up, but no end product. So approaching half-time, and the visitors have a bit of work ahead of them. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, it's certainly been an open game, with chances for both teams.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, look at this! But he can't keep that effort on target, and a goal kick it'll be. Unable to keep the ball. And space to cross it. And quick thinking defensively. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And finally up a cul-de-sac. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, truth be told, he's only had a very limited influence on the... And this conference... So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Oh, that's a fine save. He's driven in the corner. The clearance wasn't decisive. Meritan Shabani. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Good looking move. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
Well, did well to win the ball back. And what a magical save it was. And over comes the corner. Now too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat. A lot of talk in the newspapers and on the internet about Ajax and their new signing. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move and he can continue to develop his career.
Head over towards the back post. Oh, he squandered the chance, and he knows it.
Well, it wouldn't have counted anyway. He was offside, but nonetheless, that was a poor attempt.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. Well, trailing here, but a corner it is. Not really the ideal clearance. Straightforward for the keeper. Meritan Shabani. Abels. Committed challenge.
Well, the visitors...
Now, hold on, Stuart. They're in here. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. "20 minutes to go. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Dirk Abels. Meritan Shabani. And on to Sanyang. Shabani. Oh, big opportunity. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Substitution time it is here. Yeah. Ineri. Good technique displayed. And very deftly cut out. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? Might be a chance here. Well, a save to be proud of.
Well, he's pulled off a top-class save there at such a vital time as well.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Now sending it in. And the ball is loose. Oh, he's done it! Can you believe what we've just seen?
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? The athleticism, the connection, the accuracy, that's a great goal. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Oh, big chance. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Matam.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans doing every bit to try and spur their team on for this equaliser.
On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. But timely defending when it mattered. Is it going to be? A really excellent piece of goalkeeping, and that's what they needed.
Well, it's a good save at just the right time, but they have to get the ball.
And it's come off the keeper. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Very quick thinking there. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it's another good display, and I have to say a well-deserved win. They look a really strong side at the moment. They just need to keep it going now.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, I'm not concerned about him missing a few chances. The main thing is he kept on getting into the right areas, and he scored a very good goal as well.
Sanyang.
Vielen Dank, dass Sie für ein kurzes Statement zu uns gekommen sind. Ich danke Ihnen.
What a mouth-watering prospect this is. Two genuine heavyweights of European football, both with the potential to go all the way. It's difficult to pick a winner here. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, ready here on the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And we have knockout football in the Cup with the first leg coming right up. It is Young Boys, and they take on FCSB.
Well, I'm sure these managers will be asking their players to stay focused, play safe, make no silly mistakes, because you certainly don't want to be going into that second leg a couple of goals down. Hopefully, they don't play it too safe, though, Derek.
Giving the ball away. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, it's the same formation, but they use it to press the...
The defender put in the challenge, and it might be a red card. And it was always going to be crystal clear for the referee in terms of the decision.
Well, he had to make a tackle, didn't he? Unfortunately, it wasn't a good one.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And the save made following the free kick, and he was able to hang on to the ball. High pressing at its best. Al Hassan. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Well, it wasn't much of an advantage in the end, and he's retrospectively awarded the free kick. Well, Manchester City had long ago identified their target, and now they've got their man, Stuart.
Well, at a price tag of around £80 million, they've certainly got a player of the highest quality, and I'm sure he'll be a great asset for them. I can't wait to see how he fits in.
That's not a bad ball. Did well to clear it away. That's a good-looking pass. They could nudge in front, and that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Chance to finish. And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Well, totally single-minded in applying the pressure and forcing a throw-in. And there to intervene. Plenty of running room in the wide position. He could pick out a teammate. And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. And he keeps going. And the ball sailing over everyone in the centre. And he has options available. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Working so hard to win back possession. Kamara. Oh, good run this. Now what can he do with it? And what a magical save it was! And there's the delivery. Oh, he's found the net! And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve. Advantage played. Could be dangerous. Can he keep his composure? Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
Was it a great clearance? And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Well, Derek, this has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Genuine chance. It's gone in! And, well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
That is that for the first time. And now they get the ball rolling. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Ambitious effort. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Effective challenge. And he's broken free. Oh, incredible save. And he snuffed out the danger. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Worth a try. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then he's so calm with the finish. Cool as you like to round the keeper, and he slots it away so nicely. It's a really good goal.
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Adrian Schutt. Safe pair of hands, did his job. 30 minutes left for play. Must be! Well, he has the scent of a hat-trick in his nostrils, but not quite.
And he deserves a hat-trick here. He's been excellent so far in this game.
Well, he's gone back and shown him a yellow card, Stuart.
Well, that was a poor challenge. The referee wasn't going to forget that, was he?
Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Just the challenge that was required. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. Trying to deliver it accurately. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment! Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Oh, good play this. Oh, in with a chance. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
They've given it away. And he's lost custody of the ball here. And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
Just 15 minutes remaining. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, he's lost it. Good idea. And he's found a bit of daylight. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Oh, it's narrowly wide. So unlucky. A very effective challenge put in. Now, options are plenty. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? And he's in. In position. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Failed to keep hold of it. Al Hassan. Adrian Schut. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Error by the keeper might give them a chance. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. A massive sigh of relief in the end. That was nearly very costly.
Well, he got lucky there. That was a big mistake by the goalkeeper.
And into the book he goes too.
Well, once he gave the penalty, he was always going to give him a yellow card.
And the spot kick is converted as coolly as you like.
Well, here's the replay, and the goalkeeper chooses the right way, but he's a bit unlucky because the...
And there it is, the referee blows for full time. And my goodness, no wonder these home fans are ecstatic. Still, there is a job to do, but they must fancy their chances based on this performance.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks, that's all.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hello everyone, the heavens opened earlier and the rain shows no inclination to stop. We're looking forward to the game anyway. I'm Derek Ray and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And ready to bring you all the action from this Credit Suisse Super League contest. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams.
Opportunity here. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. And the lineup for the home side.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
They were playing fluent football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. Well, you don't really want to be picking up a caution so early in the game, Stuart.
Well, he's going to be under pressure now. That was a reckless challenge. He didn't need to make it at all.
Well, the supporters think it's on. Just cutting off the supply. And foul it is then. And intercepted it. Oh, managing to beat him. He had to... Could be! There it is! And just the ideal start.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Van de Beek. Must be. Keeper getting the touch. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So 2-0 now. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Released it nicely. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Good technique displayed. Can he create an angle? Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. And a creative look about this. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, advantage coming into play, and rightly so. Oh, he'll take it on. Terrific block. Diabate. Very alertly winning back possession. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Promising attack this. Silas. Can he play it in? Well, it was a risky challenge, but brilliantly executed. Throw-ins given.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have had most of the ball, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Well, first they have a bit of defending to do. Top-class defending. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And the press is on. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished. And that's exactly what happened there.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Regained possession. This attack looks highly promising. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And quick thinking defensively. The first half here comes to an end. Well, plenty to like about Donny van de Beek's performance. It's been most enjoyable to watch, I must say.
Yeah, what a performance he's putting in here. Great movement, lots of energy, and a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Well, that'll be a free kick. So a personnel change then. And I think it's fair to say the pressure from the defender put him off a bit. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations!
Well, as you can see, he just couldn't get enough on it. He'll be frustrated with that one.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Always the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Well, a disappointing end to that break. Diabate. Oh, a tremendous block. Bukhari. Real chance. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. And he has options available. Well, that's how to outwit your opponent. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. And he's through here. It was an excellent example of how to break at pace.
Well, that's counter-attacking football at its best. They switch on so quickly when they win the ball back. It deserved a goal.
Twenty minutes to go. Nicely timed tackle. He might be able to profit from the wide position. That's excellent defending following the cross. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Happy to take on the shot. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Silas. Oh, this is looking promising. And a useful cross. Oh, such an elegant finish! How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it. And take it away. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Well, no luck keeping possession. He's managed to lose his marker. Not a particularly strong challenge. Well, high and more than a bit hopeful. Here it is now, a substitution. Possession given away, unfortunately. This is looking threatening. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Now the counter-attack looks on. And an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. And it's opening up. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really good bit of play. Watch how he turns his marker and then has the composure to finish. That's a top-class goal.
And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent.
Must be! A wet night in store for all concerned. Good evening and welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And a lot at stake tonight because it's the second leg of this particular tie. It's FCSB facing Young Boys.
Well, the hosts need an early goal. It would get the crowd on side, it would give them some confidence and put some doubt in their opponents' minds. But unless they play better than they did in that first leg, it could be a long 90 minutes for them.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre-forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
Well, it looks so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front. But the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
And introducing the visitors' lineup today.
Well, they're also playing in a 4-3-3 formation, but they play it in a slightly different way, particularly in the wide areas, where their fullbacks will get forward and rotate with the wingers at every opportunity.
And disappointingly, not even close to hitting the target there.
Yeah, was looking to open up his body, guide it into the corner, but he's got it all wrong. It's a poor attempt in the end.
Van de Beek. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a brilliant turn to buy himself that bit of space. And then, of course, the finish. That's a great bit of play in the box.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Al-Hassan. Baluta. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Oh, mischievous attempt. Well, going for the chip and might now be wishing he hadn't.
Absolutely. He's just wasted a really good position. That's a poor effort.
Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. He has teammates around him. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Now sending it in. Well, it was a crowded penalty area, but the keeper's done well to hold on to that. Might really be able to trouble them here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Baluta. And making the run to the inside. He must finish! Oh, did so well to deny him. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Baluta. Possession one. Giving the ball away. Decent looking pass. Is it going to be? And what a magical save it was! Trying to pick out a teammate. No-nonsense piece of defending. Running with the ball confidently. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. This could level it. It was on its way in. Persson. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Mattia Caldara. Well, it was a promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted, and you wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
Has eyes for goal! Understandably, he wanted to give it a go, but straight at the keeper. Al Hassan. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen? My goodness, that save! Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel.
Well, I think it's fair to say he's not overly pleased, is he?
Can someone get on the end of this? Insufficient accuracy as regards the corner. Enticing with a bit of danger here. Oh, what an opportunity. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Who can they pick out? Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, plenty of positives in assessing. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. This looks promising. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now can they counter clinically? And let's give credit to the defending. Van de Beek. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. But a good piece of tidying up. Oh, great vision. I'm just leaning back a bit and over the bar. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Well, they know they need to stop him. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Well, we know he's capable of a much better strike than the one he's just produced. My goodness.
Yeah, he has to do a lot better than that. That's a terrible free kick.
Persson. Knežević. He's in here. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a brilliant turn to buy himself that bit of space. And then, of course, the finish. That's a great bit of play in the box.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Well, from a long way out, not really making good use of that free kick situation.
Absolutely not. That's a really poor free kick. A real waste.
Kamara. It's looking promising. And he's gone for power. So close to finding the net. And time for the change now. Promising looking attack. Well, he didn't really trouble the keeper. To be fair, the angle was tight.
Well, I'm not sure that was the right option. It was always going to be difficult to score from there.
Untidy on the ball. Can he find the right pass? The crowd encouraging him to take it on. Straightforward for the keeper. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Oh, fancy footwork. Can he open them up here? Magnificent defending.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. And the save made following the free kick, and he was able to hang on to the ball. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Ten minutes to go. Maric. And take it away. And he's through here. Still a chance. Oh, a goal to reduce the deficit. My goodness, that gets the pot boiling. It's not over yet. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Plenty of support here. Chasing this game. Desperate for a leveller. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. Well, it's ideal game management when you can pass the ball in this fashion. Now, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And taking into account all the stoppages, 3 minutes to be added on. And they're making a change. Exploiting the wide area. This could be it. Excellent block. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Well, you can't say they didn't deserve it. They were by far and away the better team over the two legs, and the result was never much in doubt. I'm sure they'll face a sterner test in the next round, but they'll be full of confidence off the back of that performance.
Well, Stuart, he really has had a lot to say for himself out on the pitch.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?
Van de Beek. the man to watch. A massive day for any young player. Hello, good evening to you wherever you are. The first piece of news to bring you is the fact that the heavens have opened. A rainy night here. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And the action that we have for you comes from the Swiss Super League. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Very quick thinking there. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, it's a 5-4-1, a back five, four midfield players sat in front of them, so the wide midfielders will need to be very mobile if they're going to give support to their front player. I have to say, it looks very cautious.
Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? It needs an accurate cross. Well, that's how to do it, inside your own penalty area. Well, one of the big stories today, the debut for the 18-year-old. Stuart, what can we expect to see from him?
Well, he's a very good player, and if this goes well, this day will stay with him for the rest of his life. It's what he's been aiming for. I actually feel very nervous for him.
Chance to play it in. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. Chance to put them in front. And the corner kick, the referee's verdict. Played over. Well, unable to direct it on the target, and a goal kick to come. Moving forward effectively. An advantage coming into play, and rightly so. Silas. Options in the middle. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. And playing it through. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place, but give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Composed and patient passing. Well, that's how to... Can't miss, surely! And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really good bit of play. Watch how he turns his marker and then has the composure to finish. That's a top-class goal.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Into the advanced position. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, let's take another look. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? It's a great turn and shot. What a good goal that is. Well, he's got to make some changes now, just to get his side back in this game.
So there we have it, 2-1. Schmidt. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Getting the better of his opponent. Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. Well, the referee saw it as a bookable offence.
And I think he's got it absolutely right. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
And crossed in there. Not the most confident clearance. Castrioti-Meri. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Breaking at pace. Can they use their pace? Teammates in the middle. And a goal! Using his head in more ways than one to help the cause.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Castrioti-Meri. Bukhari. Opportunity here, and a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
On with the game then, 3-2. What will happen next? And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. And a good job holding on to the ball. Couldn't quite hang on. And a simple clearance, a good one. Chance to play it in. Can he make it count? Still a chance. And a time for calm on the ball. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, I think it's a good move for him. He has great ability, but needs to be that little bit more consistent.
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. And a creative look about this. And he's through here. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. So a personnel change then. Now how about the short corner? Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Can he play it in? Firing it in. Simple catch, really. And space for them here on the flank. Fine cross into the middle. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. A very good tackle. It's opening up for them. Takes the shot. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And over comes the corner. Oh, tremendous header that time. But the goalkeeper was there. Well, pressure building. Another corner. Substitution time it is here. Trying to deliver it accurately. Appeared to be in two minds. Shaping to shoot. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Behind in the game, but now they have a corner. And over it comes. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Mahmoud. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Couldn't keep it. And back now with Anthony Racioppi. Castriotti Meri. It's now with Van de Beek. Big chance to get them on terms. Oh, and it goes! Now they're level. Who saw this coming? Incredible!
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here. Well, they needed that, and so did he. Just look at the manager's relief there.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Mahmoud. On the attack as there to be late excitement. And just 5 minutes remaining. And support available. How about the cross? Good piece of defending. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Now, who can he pick out? Oh, a really good save, and it remains all square.
Well, he's just saved his team from defeat here. It's a great save, I would say.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? It's in, and this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.